Now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, Norman Powell is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late. And there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
Hero, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. Robinson on the wing. Back to Cunningham. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, powering through the contact, something that Adebayo does so well.
Pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Adebayo. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Hero, and the shot is good.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Harris. Covered by Wiggins. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Clock at 2. Cunningham for 3. Norman Powell with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Robinson pulls it in.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hero. After the basket by Detroit. For 3, Mitchell. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far. And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Adebayo kicks to Powell. Floats it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. They double him with Adebayo. Harris outside. Robinson on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And Harris has been sneaky as a playmaker. Those assist numbers have really crept up.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And here is Hero. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. Thompson against Powell. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Now here's Cunningham. Still scoreless. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Hero on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Hero, no good.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Thompson with it, now defended by Adebayo. And Duren slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Heat in second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
The Heat trail by 10. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 5 now.
Well, that is practically automatic for a guy like Hero. If he sees an opening from the 3, he will not hesitate.
Harris passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Powell. Hasn't made one yet. There's Hero with a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Duren with a screen on Mitchell. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duren.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Pass to Mitchell. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now, Hero, 8 points for him.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Heat. Khalil Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Davion Mitchell. Powell for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Jaquez against Thompson, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
First one falls for him. All right, legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll, and if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Jim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
Detroit leading by 4. Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Thompson, a screen on Hero. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Hackett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Powell down low. Robinson on him.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Inside. And Duran slams it in.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now, Hero. He's got 8. Wiggins, that's a screen for Powell. It's deflected.
Too much length to contend with right there. Duran has that massive wingspan.
Harris looking it over. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Duran. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Powell. No good off the front iron.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Cunningham finds Harris. Duran down low. Guarded by Powell. Robinson misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now, Wiggins is a big difference maker when he's this aggressive.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. Karis LeVert's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jenkins in for Cade Cunningham. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Takes a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Pistons leading by 10. Stewart passes to Durant. 15 seconds left in the first. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's a really aggressive move by Durant. He went right into the defender, and he earned himself a trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
And what I like about Jalen Durant is not only is he tough, he's also smart and he has a great feel for the game. He will be an anchor in the middle for a long time to come.
And both free throws good for Durant.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Here's Jonas. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Jaden Ivey. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Jenkins in at the guard position. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's where, following the 3 by Detroit. Shot from the low block. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo. Ivy with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Adebayo against Ivy. Adebayo passes to Larson. Here's Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. Jaquez finds Adebayo. From about 16, LeVert grabs the miss.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Jaquez outside. Stolen by LeVert. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Down low. Here's Jaquez. Banked in off the glass. Jaquez has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Now here's LeVert. Guarded closely. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up! Adebayo trying to involve his teammates. He is an impressive passer for his position.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Ivy. Duncan Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Stewart. The three-pointer, no good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket for Mitchell.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. And 10, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons key by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also can become a great defensive team.
Here's Cunningham. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 6.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
To the middle. Tipped away. And it's denied. Fast break Detroit. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
The drive by Mitchell. Jaquez. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just non-stop work. Adebayo's effort is getting rewarded.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And no good as it rattles out.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Larson. From the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 9. Now Thompson, covered by Mitchell. And Thompson throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tobias Harris has checked in for Holland. Here's Hero. He's got 8. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Powell outside. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Cunningham passes to Robinson. And here's Thompson. 13 points in the game. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. That one goes. Count it. Stewart's got 6 in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Mitchell outside. Now Ware. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former number 1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Adebayo. That's good from Cunningham. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
And a wide open look for Hero. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Powell, no one around him, connects from three-point range. Powell's got 9.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
In the corner, it's Harris. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. Thompson for the triple. And it's Miami with the rebound. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ware.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Thompson outside. Duran with the screen on Powell. Here's Thompson. Duran trying to break free. Nice shot by Thompson. 15 points in the game.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Jaquez outside. Powell kicks to Hero. No good on the three.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Robinson against Hero. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
That's good from Hero. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. That's good from Harris on the assist from Duren. Duren's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 11. Powell outside. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you can't waste fast break opportunities, and Harris knew that. He found the look he wanted.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Hero. Lets it fly. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Powell down low. Robinson on him. Shoots from the right block. Here's Adebayo. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Pistons leading by 11. On the wing, Harris. And stolen by Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Now, Hero. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Detroit Pistons.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Asar Thompson.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
We've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Powell for 3. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duran presents a big target out there.
Hero against Robinson. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. There's Hero with the 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And Thompson slams it home.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Heat trail by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And these are exactly the looks that this team is working to get for Hero. They want him hunting down those threes anytime he wants.
Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Deep 2 from Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hero. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. Pistons leading by 14. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Here's Harris. Harris draws the double. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Up top, Hero. Guarded by Robinson. Hero passes to Adebayo. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Cunningham looking it over, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wiggins outside. Mitchell outside. Powell the pass to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's Hero with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Hero kicks to Mitchell. Powell outside. Off target with his 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
During the pass to Cunningham. And here is Harris, covered by Wiggins, and he makes that one. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
To the inside, Hero, nice pass, right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Hero's got 20 points.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Outside, Hero. Over Robinson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 22.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Back to Duran. And here is Harris. There's the 3. Harris missing again.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Hero shooting. It's on Asar Thompson. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And that one misses. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot-2s, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Inside. Robinson finds Thompson. Three-pointer, LeVert, and Ware pulls it down. The Heat trail by 11. Left side, Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Harris. Here's Powell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pistons have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 18. What a terrific move that was. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
LeVert kicks to Robinson. Harris outside. They need this one. And Duren finishes inside. Duren's got 18 points.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Robinson against Powell. Adebayo with this screen on Robinson. Now Wiggins, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be hero shooting. It's on Karis LeVert. The Heat have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. That's good from Hero. And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022, and the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
Duren sets the screen for LeVert. Trains the three-pointer. He has 7.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Pass to Powell. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
LeVert against Hero. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 7. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Over Wiggins. Thompson misses.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams had been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Free throw good. Where? And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Jenkins comes in for Duncan Robinson. Detroit leading by 7. Pass to Holland. Now here's Duren. He's defended by Ware. Duren, the pass to Jenkins. There's the lob to Duren. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holland. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
To the middle. Here's LeVert. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Ware. 1:09 left in the third. Here's Larson. LeVert defending. Outside, Adebayo. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Miami no good on that time either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
LeVert kicks to Jenkins. Stewart with the screen on Hero. Here's Jenkins, and he's good on the 3 ball. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Larson. LeVert defending. Hero passes to Ware. Shoots over Duran. That misses off the backboard. Pistons leading by 12. Pass to LeVert. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Pistons. Hero scanning the floor. To halt the run. Here's Larson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Detroit leading by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Holland is out there with Ivy. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Cunningham kicks to LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. LeVert's got 10 points in just the second half. Mitchell passes to Ware. Powell outside. Mitchell in the corner. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut back down to 11. Big bucket there from Ware.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
A nice shot by LeVert.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to Ware. Here's Mitchell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Powell. Ware dishes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Mitchell against Cunningham. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Mitchell kicks to Ware. Pass to Powell. Back to Ware from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Just a great job by Cunningham using the dribble to create separation.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Now here's Powell. He takes it in. Basket counts.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 13-point lead. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. He'd have gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And Ware now top of the key. Here's Larson. LeVert defending. Larson, no good.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. LeVert in the corner. Stewart with the screen on Hakim. Here's Holland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to his guys, "This one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And that one falls for Holland. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Pistons leading by 13. Here's LeVert. Pass to Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
And that is great work inside by Cunningham. He could just beat you in so many ways.
Wiggins outside. There's the pick. Here he goes. Foul for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 9 assists now tonight. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
The Heat trail by 14. Mitchell with it. Pass to Ware. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Mitchell. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Hawkins outside. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Well, just throw it up there anywhere, and Wiggins will go get it.
Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Cunningham finishing through the whistle. Great body control with that contact.
So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Karis LeVert.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
Outside, Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
First team foul. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hero.
Well, Tyler Hero has really blossomed nicely into his game. The combination of shooting and playmaking, it's a reason this is a former 6th man of the year.
Norman Powell's checked in for Miami. And Hero drops them both. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Pass to Harris. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Adebayo. And here is Hero. There's the screen. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Harris against Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
That free throw missing.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
And Miami making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Heat trail by 11. Hero passes to Adebayo. Mitchell up top. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The lead now in single digits. Howell's got 19 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. And Adebayo sends it back.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Harris inside the line. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Heat trail by 10. Powell outside. Mitchell outside. It's Powell on the wing. Shoots it. Duran pulls it in.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Thompson with the bucket. So it's Miami now. And here is Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's the lob to Duran. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what's great about Duran's production is it's consistent and he plays to his strengths.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. He drills the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pistons leading by 8. Now, here's Cunningham. Count it!
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, Adebayo. It's stolen by Duren. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Adebayo, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Robinson outside. Down he goes for three.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Mitchell, rejected by Harris.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now Mitchell. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Pocket six. Powell with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pistons.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Duren.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Cleared away by Mitchell. Wiggins knocks down the three. And so the Pistons take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce,